Good morning, students. Welcome in video lecture of electronic devices and circuits. We are discussing unit number 2, MOSFET and its DC analysis. In previous lecture, we discussed the point as common MOSFET configuration as that means under that topic we discussed the MOSFET as a switch. In that, we discussed that how the MOSFET, this device, it is used for that particular application, in that particular application as a switch. That means whenever we are applying the positive gate voltage to the N channel enhanced MOSFET, then the drain current it is getting started one, and due to that drain current, that MOSFET it is, you can say that, switched on. That means that due to the current conduction from the drain to source, that channel resistance it is get decreased one, and due to that the current it is flowing from the through that channel from the drain terminal towards the source terminal. Here, in that it is said that whenever the switch it is acting or it is closed one, that switch is it is closed one in the sense whenever that MOSFET it is working or switched on one by applying the gate voltage, at that time that switch it is closed one, like that it is said one, and that is nothing but that MOSFET it is working switched on condition it is there, and due to that you are getting that particular output voltage, and it is happened due to the positive voltage which is applied to the gate terminal. And in another condition, whenever the gate current, gate voltage, it is reduced to zero, that means we are considering that gate voltage is zero or in the negative manner. At that time, that MOSFET it is switched off condition. That means the channel resistance is a high one, and due to that high channel resistance, there is no any current it is flowing through the drain terminal, and that's why the MOSFET it is acting as the open switch. Due to that there is no any current flowing from the drain to source terminal. So this is the operation of a MOSFET, and which working like as the switch, and it is giving the output signal as either high or either low. So it is giving that particular thing, and that's why this particular MOSFETs are utilized or used in a logic circuitries which is giving the output either high or either low. Such a digital circuits are implemented, and for that implementation these MOSFETs are used. So that point we discussed in previous video lecture. Under this topic name, common MOSFET configuration, today we are going to discuss the diode oblique active resistor. That means how the MOSFET it is working as a diode, and at that time what exactly it is giving that particular resistors, how it can be calculated one, that we are going to see here. Now, here, if you configure the MOSFET as the diode, you already know the construction of that particular MOSFET, right? In that it is having the PN junction. Even though that gate terminal, it is again having the silicon oxide material which is diffused with the silicon oxide material. It is acting one type of a capacitance, but that P type and N type, they are both, there are two plates, you can say that. And due to that, it is acting as one kind of a capacitance. But at the another side, the channel, that means substrate, and that particular, you can see that source and drain, which is having the, suppose N channel MOSFET is there, then source and drain, it is having the diffused with the N type material, right? And in that, even though that substrate it is a P type, that N and P it is forming one type of a junction. But they are not, that means it is not that much, you can say that as compared to the gate, it is not that much feasible for that particular thing, and that's why. And it is not that particular substrate, substrate type material, it is again, or that region, it is again grounded one, which is that in N channel, it is grounded one, which is again consider that that P type and that particular N type, it is fully acting as a in a reverse bias condition, so that there is no any current flowing through the p-type substrate. This is the some sort of the thing. Even though this is we are said that, but whenever we are considering that particular MOSFET as a diode or active resistor, in that we are considering the different concept. See here in this particular slide, see when the gate of the MOSFET it is connected to the drain, it acts like a diode with characteristics similar to the PN junction diode. See here in this slide, and the connection, how it is done one, that connection it is showing one. Here this gate terminal is there. This gate terminal it is connected to the drain terminal. See, this is the N-type enhanced MOSFET, and this drain it is applied with the positive voltage. That means it is again, right, it is, you can see that N-type, that particular thing, and this is P-type. So here this is one type of a, you can see that PN junction diode it is active one. Now as we are applying here the positive voltage, so that this particular drain current it is I, which is said here, it is flowing through this particular terminal, and it is this particular, you can see that gate terminal it is provided with a sufficient voltage, so that it can allow or it can develop that particular channel, or you can see that inversion layer in that particular channel, and due to which this whatever the major carriers are there, they are again flowing through that inversion layer, right, towards the drain, and due to that this particular, you can say that current it is flowing on. Now if you are observing this particular figure in this slide, the arrow mark of this particular current direction is like this. Here it is said that whatever the VGS, that means this gate to source voltage is there, it is equal to the applied V voltage, which is again in terms of this figure is also you are getting same, and it is acting as the, this particular portion it is acting as the one kind of the PN junction. See, this VGS voltage whenever it is increased one, or it is reached to the threshold voltage Vt, at that time this particular MOSFET it is switched on one, right, and due to that there is a sudden increase in the I, it is happening. See here, initially the voltage is a zero, as well as the current is also zero, but whenever you are applying that particular, see here negative voltage it is considered one, due to that reverse condition is there. Now See, here, as it is that particular V voltage, it is increasing towards the positive, and whenever it is reaches this particular threshold voltage of the MOSFET, that means this gate to source voltage, this reaches this particular threshold voltage, then there is a sudden increase in the current it is applying. Why? Because that channel resistance get reduced one, and due to that, that means that drain to source channel, whatever it is there, its resistance it is getting reduced one, and due to this I current it is flowing one. Right? And this is again shown here in this particular form. So as the V is increases, this particular Vt, that means VGS it is crosses that Vt, and there is a sudden increase in the that current is happening. This is looks like a PN junction diode. Its forward bias, you can see that particular operation. VI characteristics, you can see that. So this MOSFET it is acting as that particular forward bias condition. Getting my point? So this is the concept of this particular how the diode is considered. Now when gate is connected to the drain of the enhanced MOSFET, the MOSFET is always in the saturation region, right? Because that particular positive voltage it is connected one. That positive voltage it is connected one. See, you don't confuse in this particular thing, because here this positive voltage it is connected, this is your n channel, this is your p channel, but you are shorting this particular thing to the positive voltage. So here gate it is having the positive voltage, so this particular drain to this gate, this portion, you may say that it is a PN junction condition. And when this particular voltage, it reaches to this VT, right? Then only this that particular MOSFET get conducted on, right? That phenomenon it is considered one, and due to that you are getting this particular graph, right? So this is the thing. So here VDS it is very you can see that greater than or equal to that particular VGS minus VT, whatever the difference is there. So that difference is nothing but this particular drain to source. So VD minus VS, that means drain voltage and source voltage, whatever it's minus, that means whatever that you can getting the after the subtraction of this voltage you are getting this particular thing, that is greater than gate to, that means gate voltage minus source voltage minus threshold voltage. So VD minus VG, it is greater than this particular minus threshold voltage, and that's why gate to drain voltage it is far greater than this particular minus threshold voltage. Why? Because you are directly connecting this particular. That's why it is there. Getting my points here? So VDG get to drain voltage, it is either equal to or greater than or equal to minus VT threshold voltage. Now see, since VT is always greater than 0 for an enhancement device, then at that condition VDG, that drain to gate voltage, it is 0, which satisfies the conduction of the saturation. So by considering this point, see, I am discussing only this VT and VDG, not any other voltages. So by considering this condition, that particular MOSFET may satisfies the condition of the saturation. Now, so by considering this concept here, expression for the current and voltage can be written. So here, whatever the I you are getting from this particular, you can say that this particular graph, and by considering that particular shorting the, that means connecting the drain to the gate terminal. Okay, for that condition, whatever the I we are getting, that current it is flowing through the drain terminal, we are getting one. It is ID is equal to K dash W divided by 2L, it is in bracket, and which is again multiplied to the VGS minus VT square, that bracket square. That means beta divided by 2 VGS minus VT bracket square. See, WL, it is giving the width and length of that particular channel, right? And this particular gate to source minus that particular threshold voltage. Okay, entire it is providing the how exactly that current it is considered in the drain terminal. That is here said or explained. Now, this is related to the current I. Now, what is then this particular V voltage? V voltage is nothing but that VGS, that means gate to source voltage. And that gate to source voltage, it is sometimes equal to VDS, which is equal to Vt plus under root 2ID divided by beta. See here, it is Vt plus under root 2ID divided by beta. That relation it gives that the threshold voltage, ID current, and this beta value, it gives the exactly V voltage. And by considering this I and V voltage, whatever the graph you are plotting by for that particular threshold voltage, it looks like a diode's fair characteristics. Getting this point? So this is the diode operation. Now, so here, if we are considering the small signal model for this particular, you can say that this circuit, or you can say that whatever we are considering the drain, it is directly connected to the gate terminal, or gate terminal is connected to the drain. So by considering that point of view, if we are considering the small signal equivalent model, it is a small signal equivalent model. So by considering that point of view, we have to consider the this R out voltage. Here the I, it is flowing from that one. Here we are applying the positive voltage. Okay, so here I current it is flowing one. Here what we are considering, we are applying the input voltage, and this is our, you can see that MOSFET. From this area it is the input side, and this is the output side. So here we are making short of this particular gate to drain device. So it is working in the as a PN junction. So it is giving that one kind of a transconductance, which is the consideration of this input voltage, and this another transconductance with consideration with the output, and this particular whatever the resistance it is considered for the output side. So by considering all these things, right? So whatever the small signal equivalent circuitry is model is there, it is giving some sort of the output, that resistance. That resistance it is called as the small signal resistance of a MOSFET diode. It is called as the MOSFET diode, and it is given as the R out. It is calculated as the R out, and that R out is nothing but 1 upon GM plus GM ds plus GMDS. GDS, not GMDS. So GDS. So this, whatever it is there, it is entire giving the this particular nearly equal to as the, because we are again here considering this as the drain to gate as the diode. So by considering that point of view, it is nearly equal to 1 upon GM. It is nearly equal to 1 upon GM. So R out, that resistance of the MOSFET diode for the small signal model, it is nearly equal to 1 upon GM. That is the 1 upon transconductance of that particular MOSFET. Right? So this is all about the MOSFET diode oblique resistor, active resistor, right? That means how the MOSFET it is behave like a or acting as the diode, and at that situation what exactly the resistance it is considered one, that today we discussed one, right? So students, if you are having any query related to this particular point, You can ask me anytime. Be in touch and be safe and study well. Thank you. Thanks a lot.